Welcome to my channel. I'm here to tell you some scary HOA nightmare stories. Our next Reddit post is from a user. My HOA recently voted to require all homes to have an American flag flying at all times. Now, this is a requirement that is not enforced in our neighborhood, but it is a requirement for new homeowners. The intent was good. The execution was not. Many of us have flags that are over 10 years old, and they're worn out. Most of the residents are on a fixed income and probably can't afford new flags very often. We asked if there was any leeway on the enforcement since most of the flags in the neighborhood were in terrible shape and many had been flying 24/7 for years. Their response was no. A couple weeks ago, a neighbor had a code violation because their flag wasn't flying properly. They had just put up a brand new flag and the pole snapped in high winds. Instead of addressing the issue, they were fined. Down in the comments, we had this story from another user. When I lived in a neighborhood with an HOA, one of the rules was that you couldn't park your car on the street. You had to park it in your driveway or garage. Sounds reasonable, right? Well, yeah. There was a problem with that too, because our HOA expected you to have a 2-car garage. So if you had a 3-car garage, you could only park 2 cars in there. And if you parked 3 cars in your garage, you got a warning. If you parked 4 or more cars in your garage, you got a hefty fine. I don't remember what the dollar amount was, but it was something like $250 per vehicle over the limit. So if you had 4 cars and a garage that could hold 5 cars, our next Reddit post is from another user. My HOA wants me to tear down a fence I built with my own hands to keep my kids in my yard. I refused. They filed a lien against me for $1,500. I refused to pay. It went to collections. I refused to pay. They sued me. I fought back and won. I had to go to court. But I kept the fence and paid nothing. Who pays $1,500 for a fence? What kind of stupid HOA do you live in? These people need to be abolished. And our last Reddit post is from yet another user. I used to work as a private moneylender to folks who bought mobile homes in an exclusive adult community where everyone had an HOA. It was the strangest thing. First, the sales rep told me how wonderful everything was, that it was a friendly place, and how they tried to help people finance their dream retirement home. Well, I met with these folks, and they wanted money to pay their HOA fees. One couple wanted money to fix their roof because the HOA made them take down a sunroom they added without approval. Another couple had to take out a loan because their fees were so high they couldn't afford to pay for them, and other expenses. I loaned them the money so they could pay their fees and buy groceries. That same week, a storm came through and destroyed their sunroom. Yet again, these people are slaves to their HOA. I will never lend to someone with an HOA. That was my channel. And if you like this content, check out my podcast where I publish the exact same episodes. Also hit that subscribe button, because I put out new videos every single day.